Eu don't want to charge. Sai muito de nenhuma pessoa para não precisa charge.
Sala de employee. Sala de employee.
Tindo.
Sala de employee.
Esse mulher 90.
Manpower for trade testing, we are supposed to be able to use this thing. And be able to use it. Tukona madrawing ya mungu drawer. Imakatarisa na chichini ichi. Antunyatso show lack of understanding of how it is used. What is the purpose of this what? The purpose of this tool. Right? Saka hydrometer measure the density of electrolyte. The density of electrolyte, what is the connection between the density of electrolyte and the state of charge? The state of charge of a battery and the density of electrolyte, what is the connection between the two? Yes, we want to be specific with the values now. The higher the density of the electrolyte, the greater the capacity of the battery, we agree. But then let's say, when the battery is fully charged, what is the density value that is indicated there? The density values to be indicated there. What are the density values to be indicated there when the battery is fully charged? 1.280 grams per cubic centimeter. Then when the battery is fully discharged, what does it indicate? Fully discharged battery. .110. We said fully discharged batteries with residual acid content. Just a bit of the acid that is supposed to be there. So 1.110 we put the residual acid content. And 1.280, the percentage of acid in the electrolyte will be around about, the percentage of the acid will be around about 38 to 62%. Or 1.280 specific gravity. This one. Now, how do you use this? The procedure. When testing your battery using a hydrometer, how do you go about it? I'm going to say language. It's all right. Yes. And there is a scale on the float there. The reading here, density electrolyte today when I say, how do we take the reading there? Reading today when I say. Let's start off with the colors. Green, yellow, red. What does green mean? And then yellow. Fairly charged, then red, discharged. Then let's talk about my values. Let's talk about my values. My values are not about green. Green is how much? 1.280. Then yellow.
1.1 year to
1.200 50%. Then
could discharge it.
Discharged 1.110.
Full discharge.
Okay. Then when, like what you were saying, you squeeze the rubber valve to expel air out of the hydrometer, then insert the rubber tube into the battery cell, then release the valve to draw in electrolytes until sufficient electrolyte fills in the hydrometer to suspend the float. Then when taking your reading, you raise this hydrometer to eye level. And raise it to eye level so that you can actually see the value which coincides with the surface of the electrolyte. Value per surface per electrolyte, the density reading. If it is 1.280, then your battery is fully charged. 1.110 is fully discharged. Then there are precautions that we should observe when using this. The most important precaution is do not take electrolytes from one cell to the other to reduce this chance of cross-contaminating cells with with contaminants from one cell to the next. Otola electrolyte in contaminants from cell number 1, discharge it into cell number 2. Then you should not overfill my cells. Don't overfill those cells. Like when you are topping up with the electrolyte, you normally don't overfill those cells. So ensure that when you are discharging back the electrolyte, it does not overfill to a point where the electrolyte will then spill to the next cell. No electrolytes should spill from one cell to another. In general, so then you should also take readings for each and every cell. Then you compare. You compare one cell against each other. Generally speaking, the values of specific gravity per cell should be within 0.50 points of each other. And then, 0.05, that is 0.05 of each other. We mean put different ratio between one cell, from one cell to another, should not be more than 0.05 specific gravity. If there is a large difference between one of the cells and the rest, the cell will have a problem. If one cell is a lower reading than all others, then that particular cell is a problem. Now I was saying this instrument, no one size as you can but you know something trade test. And unotochipiwa chihydrometer ichi battery roiswa on the tester. And they will be observing you whether you are observing the correct precautions, you are doing it the right way, and whether you're reading. Even my readings are there, my readings is over then you have to do it yourself. So it's an instrument which you are supposed to know. You should have the hands-on skill. You're such image practically, because for practical examinations like trade tests, you're actually given the tool to use and to test. And then, diagnostic tool. My diagnostic tools are, you should be able to operate the diagnostic tool, extract information from the diagnostic tool. As you tell, I'm not going to be diagnostic by the mode. I'm going to use the chief reporter to be. I did. I'm going to talk about alright, okay. Take I know. But what are the functions of a diagnostic tool? As a diagnostic tool.
Find out my faults. Then you have to faults if you want to China, that's it.
Identification of faults. What else? What are the functions?
Nuclear faults.
Clearing fault codes. Resetting. Reprogramming. Live data stream, extracting information while the engine is running. Live data streaming there. Even testing. My live test, you can test on the motor vehicle, which is no pharmacy area. So, the number tools where teachers will tell just like your multimeter, you don't know how to use your multimeter. When and how to use your multimeter. You should also know when and how to use the hydrometer. When and how to use the diagnostic tool. When in doubt, to use the logic probe. Logic probe says, yeah, you will track it. You homework, you will track. So, I my tools are now scan, my tools are already electrician. You should know when and how to use them. Okay. Zvatinonzwa.
Vakatanga mvura kana neavo pakeba. Vanhu vapinda nemuchi water jackets epaheredheta iyi ndo kuti mvura inonoenda kuinjini compartment. Yapinda kuinjini munotenderana nemuchi umese nemvura umese. Saka yapedza leswo inogara chiri yabuda futi neuku painenge yakanokula nokula down napinda uku. So unoramba chingopinda chiprocess iyoyo yese
Why explain it? Manzwa munisho manzwa ile pani zvatana.
Kudira mvura nje. Saka very looking at apa bana kabula. Akasikoni hapo kana ngari. Mvura ya pinda ilipita na jacket. Anakuona mwe blue meso. Blue ya mirechi mvura. Alizona kama ni mvura. Yapinda mvura. Yakubva radiator kuti yapinda nechi nepapipe pekera apa. Yakwenda chi kuichi block kwemese. Yapinda uko ichafamba nemaona jacket ai. Anumona. Unaona? Yapenda kusekulita ichabuda futhi yakwenda uku. Andira. Kule ndile yakunoda se yakunotono. Ukuthi ichabuda ngiyapisa. Yakwenda ukela se. Fenene ngeyijirana. Mase saka inova kuzoka futhi. Ukula down. Kuzoka futhi yakula down lase. Epinda futhi. Yapisa ebeza futhi. Ingolipita process yo.